Hey, this is Tracy Lewis with Stuff and Things. Happy New Year, everybody. I've had a couple week break and I'm ready to get back to crafting. I actually have been crafting, but I haven't been posting or videoing. So I have two fun things to share. This is actually a New Year's card that I was given last year, and it is one of my favorites. And I just wanted to share it because I didn't make New Year's cards this year. I was thinking about doing it and then just got too busy and didn't have time. So this one has, you could use any sentiment, and it was not made by me. Libby made it, and it's got some foam, a square of foam, and it looks like she, with the sentiment, maybe made it as a separate focal that she then applied to the top of this card using the dandelion wishes in 3 metals: silver, copper, and gold, and then shimmer paste with the diamonds from the masks that are current. The dandelion wishes is current, and then these two, the glitter and the trim, is not current, and everything else is current. So I just had to share at least one New Year's card, and this was the closest because it is my favorite. It still lurks around my desk all year round because I love it so much. I did have one more of Libby's. This might have been 2 years ago. It's not in the best of shape. I used it. I actually made a card she sent me. This was a New Year's card, and I turned it into a calendar, and I videoed that. Then I also made an easel of it. I will try to find and link the video where I did this. So this was another fun card using glimmer and a little bit of trim and some DSP that I actually think this might have been a Celebration DSP, I believe, and basic black. Alright, so now I have a funny card, I will call it, but it really isn't. I don't know if you've ever received a package. You know, we receive packages from close family and friends wherever we're at, and how you do that, if you haven't experienced this before, is when you're moving around, you can use the local post office as your mailbox. You send your package via general delivery, and you send it to the post office that's at the zip code wherever you're at, or the closest. It can be a different zip code. And my mom sent me a special little Christmas package, and I just had to laugh. You know, I picked up my stuff. It was a couple of cards and a couple of orders, and I told her thank you so much for the birthday card, because my birthday is right before Christmas. And she says, did you get your Christmas card? And I said, no, I only got 2. One from Libby and one from you. And so I went back there after Christmas, I think it was the 26th, and the guy was rummaging around through the general delivery area, and he comes back and he says, he had my packages, a couple of things that we ordered, and he says, and you got this. And here's what he shows me. He says, you owe us $2.70. So this is what my mom sent me, and it's underneath here. I should have not lined out the general delivery. And she went ahead and put 2 postage stamps on, which is forever stamps. So whatever the price is of a forever stamp, times 2. And he made me pay to get this card out of jail was $2.70. And I'm going to now put inside what was in it. And I haven't told my mom I'm videoing this, so this will be funny because she will see this. Alright, so it kind of looked like this, and I felt it, and I'm like, wow, that's not a card. This is what she sent me. These stockings are a 2017 paper pumpkin, and I believe they were a November paper pumpkin. And I even think this is one of my stockings I had made, because this has an embossing folder from, it's a Stampin' Up embossing folder, and I had been embossing these. So she sent me this, and she protected it in this bubble wrap. So you have some limitations with first class letters. First, they can't be rigid, and this is chocolate. In fact, it's caramel. And I was amazed that the candy bar made it, did not break, in the bubble wrap that doesn't even cover the whole candy, and it violates the 1/4 inch thickness rule, and I believe it even is fatter. There's a 3/4 inch thickness that it probably was under, but when you put something in here, you are not allowed to have it be rigid, and this candy bar is rigid. So what it did is made this become like a parcel post, no longer first class. So it was weighed, and I had to pay for it by weight. And I just think that it's funny that my mom just tossed this item in an envelope, threw some postage on, and hoped that it would get here. So it was fun. It gave us a good laugh, my husband and I both, and of course gave me some good content to video. So this is my New Year's video, and I will be back to normal posting. I've got some projects. I have 2 finished projects, so I'll be videoing that really soon. It's a technique video, and I hope you all had a good and safe New Year. And if you're like me with the whole COVID thing, you're just so glad 2020 is behind us, and now we're on to 2021, a fresh new year, and hopefully good things will come. Thanks for watching.